Today is the day that we finally hit 100,000 subscribers.
Hey, welcome to the Pace Morby channel.
Boom! Guys, one of my best friends, Jerry Norton, is here, a guy that I followed for a very, very long time. In fact, I started following his YouTube channel and his journey years and years ago. Actually, 2 years before I ever met him, I was watching his family travel around in an RV and doing all these amazing things, and he inspired me to create my YouTube channel. And today is the day that we finally hit 100,000 subscribers.
Dude,
Jerry,
that's amazing.
Bro, a lot of it has to do because of you.
Pace, do you know that 100,000 subscribers puts you in like the 1% on YouTube? Yeah.
You're joking me.
Yeah, it's literally the 1% of YouTubers. There's 50 million channels, creators, not just channels, but creators on YouTube. And so to achieve 100,000 is the 1%.
You're joking. Do you remember when you hit 100,000?
Yes.
Was it a big deal?
It was a big letdown because I was really excited to get my plaque, my play button. So YouTube sends you the silver play button, right? You're gonna get yours in the mail. It's gonna be so fun. Yay. And it's just a thing that YouTube sends you, but it's like, you worked so hard for that. I mean, think about the hours and hours of content.
The money.
Hundreds
the equipment.
and thousands, of videos that you've released, long form and short form that you've released on the YouTube channel. I mean, it is one of the most difficult platforms to succeed on in all social media. And so it's a big deal to hit 100,000 subscribers.
I remember when I was at like 5,000 and I felt like, wow, I'm winning at life. Like when I hit 5, because Instagram grows pretty quickly. YouTube has been a long journey. We're at, I think, 1,100 videos, which means I have more videos than you.
Yeah.
I do like 7 videos a week.
It's a lot, yeah.
And you're like probably at 400,000 almost?
Almost there, yeah.
400,000. It took me 1,100 videos. So that means I get 8 or 9 subscribers per video.
That's
right?
a lot of work for,
it's
a handful
a lot
of
work.
It's because it's so competitive, but it's also such a powerful platform because so many people go to YouTube to learn, especially in our industry. It's really
Here's what I love. Like Jerry and I went to a big meetup last night. We had 350 people at one single family house. So shout out Hung and Evan and Alexis Morgan and everybody else was there, all the Subto and a lot of people coming up to Jerry. This is literally the number one comment I hear. People walk up to Jerry and they go, your YouTube changed my life. I made 50 grand. I made this. I got my first deal. Jerry, my favorite comment last night was somebody comes up to me and goes, you taught me how to comp.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah.
And as simple as that is, guys, real estate agents go to real estate school, spend a year with a broker, and they still don't know how to comp a property. This man put in the time, energy, resources, et cetera, on a YouTube channel for you guys to learn how to comp and do deals.
And it had nothing to do with ad revenue. In fact, I didn't really
yours turned off.
Yeah, I didn't really understand how ad revenue worked. I thought it was like, they'll pay me a little bit of money, but who cares? I don't have ads on. Right. So I did not join the partner program. And the reason why I hit 100,000 subscribers Pace, and I'm like, I'm gonna get my silver play button. Well, YouTube didn't send it to me. So we contact YouTube and we're like, where's my freaking play button? And they're like, oh, you don't get one.
Partner program.
And I'm like, what do you mean I don't get one? And they're like, you don't get one, you're not in our partner program. We're not making money on your YouTube channel. So we're not giving you a play button. So guess what I did? I went on Etsy and I made my own play button.
It's called Creative Finance, guys. Okay, it's called Creative Finance. You go to Etsy, get what you need. Okay, super simple.
So then I'm at like, maybe this is later now, I'm at like, I think around 150,000 subscribers. And I watched this YouTube video on how to YouTube. And they made this really quick comment that like hit me like a ton of bricks. They said, the algorithm's not gonna show you love if you don't have the ad revenue on, because why would YouTube be motivated to show your videos if they're not earning money? And I was like, duh. So I turned it on and then they start sending me a check every month, and then they sent me my play button when I finally turned it on.
So here's the thing.
So I have 2, I have a fake one and a real one.
This is amazing. So I was on no paid traffic at all, meaning like YouTube had no ability to run their ads on my videos. And I was at like 5,000 when you figured that out.
Yeah.
Okay, and you told me this. You're like, oh my gosh, So guys, thank you for letting us let YouTube run ads on the channel. Yeah. It means a lot because it allows us to actually grow. YouTube suppressed this man all the way until 150,000 subscribers until he finally figured that out. Think about how much time, energy, and effort you had to put in. It took a lot longer, and you probably saved me a year or 2 years of my life to get to 100,000.
Yeah.
So last thing, and we'll wrap this up. Why should other people create a YouTube channel
That's the point of
themselves.
this video. Yeah, it's really important. And we're using YouTube as an example because this is a really big milestone for you to hit the 100,000 subscribers. But it could be Facebook, it could be, all the socials, TikTok or Instagram or whatever. But what's so valuable, and I love that you're kind of telling people, build a brand around what you're doing. When I first got started, what I would do is I would show on Facebook like before and afters of my flips. And what it did is it allowed me to share with friends and family and people that follow, here's what I'm doing in real estate. And then the biggest benefit that did is it started bringing deals to me. It started bringing money to me. I started to become authority. And it doesn't matter if you have 100 followers. Right. Be the authority to your 100 followers that you're doing the business.
Yeah.
And that's huge. It's going to really allow you to propel your business.
I had this epiphany today where we were talking about my channel hitting 100,000 today. And then I went down in the hotel. We're speaking at Flip Hacking Live with Bill Allen. So shout out Bill Allen. Thank you so much. Jerry and I, this was like my favorite speaking event because I got to just hang out with you.
Yeah, we went to Disney yesterday and hung out all day today.
Best friends, our families love hanging out with each other. Very, very, what we have is like very rare.
It's awesome.
It's very cool. So this morning I had an epiphany about like, wow, people are always asking me the same question. And I won't tell you the epiphany yet, but I go downstairs and I have breakfast by myself. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning. I have breakfast by myself and we're at a speaking event. So people see me and they walk up to the table and they go, oh, Pace, I don't want to bother you, but I want to meet you. And I'm like, I love it. Thank you so much. Great meeting you. The first question I get this morning, Pace, when should I start branding myself? And this was my answer. This was the epiphany I had. I go, oh my gosh, I actually had an epiphany about this 45 minutes ago. You're asking me a question about when you should brand yourself. The reality is you are branding yourself every day. You're branding yourself as somebody who doesn't care about talking about their stories and helping other people. I look at Jerry and his brand as somebody who is constantly helping, constantly being consistent in sharing stories that will get you guys to your end result. The people who are not doing that, you are branding yourself. You're branding yourself as somebody who is self-conscious. You're branding yourself as somebody who's not trying to overcome other people's challenges and struggles. And you're not branding yourself as a go-giver. So you are branding yourself right now. You just have to tweak and spend every minute you're not doing it, you are doing it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you're just doing it very poorly by not doing it.
You are branding yourself. And
it's not about some company logo or whatever.
No.
You are the brand. You're always the brand.
Yes.
Yeah. So if your community is Subto community, it's still Pace Morby is what we love. You create the culture, you create the energy, and by you helping sellers and helping investors, everybody that's making money, your contractors, everybody now, you're branding constantly. Yeah. So why not share that journey with people?
It's amazing. Like we're all going through our own jungle and chopping down the jungle and chopping down stuff with our machetes and stuff. The person who does all that extra work, the guy who leads the charge and everybody kind of follows behind them, you get to this open passage. You're like, man, we made it up the mountain. This is amazing. And you thank the guy that got you through the freaking jungle. So for me, I thank Jerry all the time. Like, dude, thank you for everything you've done for me. There's stories you have. There's deals you've done. There's things you've overcome that you need to be sharing with other people. And I feel like that's all social media is I'm trying to talk to an earlier version of myself, hoping that one day I can jump in a time machine with a thumb drive and go, bro, here's all the YouTube videos. It's going to solve all your problems. You're going to get there way faster. So for me, that's my brand. My brand is talking to an earlier version of Pace.
And Pace, there's something that you said recently that really hit me hard. You were on the traffic and conversion stage in front of 4,500 people, huge stage, a lot of people. And you said, if my message reaches one person, and you even said it probably will only affect, maybe, I think you said 5 people out of 4,500. Now it reached a whole bunch of people, but you looked at your opportunity to have a platform and you individualized it. You said, if there's one person by me sharing this post on Instagram or on my limited followers on Facebook or whatever it is, if there's one person that maybe I can have an impact on, then I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to take that step and do that journey and put myself out there and share what I'm doing, because it might be able to bless somebody else's life by doing that.
That's what we're doing it here for, guys. Jerry's been a bigger inspiration for me, so it means the world to me that you're here on my 100,000 video day. Today's the day we hit 100,000. And bro, I appreciate you so much. You're the best.
You're welcome, Pace. Thank you.
Guys, we will see you in the next video about 200,000 when Jerry Norton visits us on that video too.